The fact
Hello.
before. Hi, Ben.
Hi, AJ.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Good morning.
Good morning. It's so good to see you.
It's good to Zoom see you.
I am so happy that this is on Zoom because I'm such a huge fan. I don't think I would be able to compose myself if you guys were here in the
You
studio. Like, I don't get nervous, and I'm so nervous to talk to the both of you
She's
today.
been talking about this all week.
don't have to be nervous. I'm literally on the floor and my dog keeps walking in front of the camera, so it's all good.
George, right? George the
That's
dog?
George. Come say hi. Come in. Come in. Say hi.
Oh
my
my gosh.
Hi, George.
Oh, so cute.
What kind of dog is he?
He's a Labradoodle.
I figured there's Doodle in there somewhere. Yeah.
And the
He's so
dogs will be joining the tour.
Well, I just heard Allie was just saying that you're bringing your dog, so I have to bring George then. So there's a
You-
play date.
You have to bring George. We're bringing Bixby. He goes on every tour, so George is in.
How old is he?
He's 7.
Okay, so George will be a little intense for him, but like hopefully George will calm down.
Okay, puppy energy will keep Bixby young.
So let's talk about the tour. How did the three of you like get together? Like Ben, when you announced the tour and you said Allie and AJ were going to be a part of the tour as special guests. How did that? Were you guys friends before? How did this all come about?
Well, basically, I mean, strangely enough, I did a show with Ali back in LA. We both grew up in LA, so back in I don't even know 2000 or something, or 2002 maybe, at this place called the Falcon Theater, which was Gary Marshall's kind of children's theater. We both were, young kid musical theater actory people, so we did this show together. And then I, of course, followed Allie and AJ for my whole upbringing after that and was just in awe of them and such an admirer with me and my siblings loved them so much. And then, fast forward to now when we were getting ready to do the tour and I know I wanted to have a special guest come along. They were one of the first acts that I thought about, but I just kind of thought, I saw that they were on their own incredible tour. And, I didn't know if that was really a reality or if it was going to be possible, but I was like, you have to at least find out. And they were so game and so wanted to be part of it. And it was just like such a kind of serendipitous, like dream come true combo platter. And I felt so lucky that they wanted to come on board. And it just makes the tour feel like special in a whole new way. And I think our fan bases and our energies and, kind of songbooks really mesh really beautifully. And I think it's going to be a really special show.
And especially when you guys are at the Hollywood Bowl, I believe it's September 12th. Have you guys ever played the Bowl before?
Allie and I have not. Have you been?
Well, my first ever job that I ever did, I was 8 years old and I was in The Music Man at the Hollywood Bowl, which is a musical that it was Kristen Chenoweth and Eric McCormick, and I played this young character named Winthrop. And it was my first ever like real job as a performer, as a musical theater actor. And so I have theoretically performed there. And so this will be a very full circle moment to return as an adult with my own music after having kind of got my start there. So I'm very, very excited. It was already going to be a very special evening, but that just adds a whole new kind of level of specialness to it.
It's such an iconic venue.
And I don't know if you know this, but I mean, Allie and I, it's a mutual fandom because we're huge fans of Ben and he's an absolute sweetheart. But I actually saw Dear Evan Hansen the second preview night in New York. And so it was like the very start of that show. And I remember being like, this is cool. And I was sobbing and I went with 2 friends and we'll never forget it. And so to be kind of in this full circle moment on stage together is going to be really special.
It'll be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm seeing Dear Evan Hansen at the Amundsen next week for my very first time. My best friend Joey has not allowed me to listen to the soundtrack, see the movie or anything. He wants me to see it live for the very first time, then watch the film.
Is that the proper way to do it?
I don't know, but I'm trusting Joey on this. So Ben, is that the right way to do it?
Yes, the narrative is very twisty turny and it's emotionally in terms of the gut punch that's possible. I think it's the best to go in blind.
The only song I know that I've listened to, I went against his rules. I know Sincerely Me, all the parts.
That's very fun. That's about as cheery as the musical gets.
That's what I've heard. He said the 2 of us are just going to sob throughout the entire thing.
Ben, congrats, by the way. I just saw you perform the national anthem at the All-Star game.
Yes, indeed. Thank
Dude,
you.
that was awesome. And I mean, just saying you grew up in LA, was there like a special energy being up on the field, like hosting the All-Star game here in LA?
Totally. I mean, I grew up going to games with my family and my siblings all throughout my childhood, and I've gotten to sing the anthem a couple of times. I sang it in Washington when we did Evan Hansen there, and I for the Cubs in Chicago when I was doing Book of Mormon, but never in my hometown. So it was very, very special and fun and weird with the echo always.
I bet. I was always wondering about that. How long is that delay?
It's a good like 30, 40 seconds. So you really have to like, you have an ear in and
Right.
I personally can't. I don't know how you feel, AJ, but I can never sing with both ears in because I always feel like I can't keep my pitch. Like I have to hear out in the world how it sounds, and then one close. So
Yeah.
I was hearing my own tempo, and then I was hearing like 30, 40 seconds later in this year. So it was a kind of like a mind game of like just ignore what you're hearing and keep going on the tempo that you know. But other than that, it was really fun.
That makes sense because watching that happen when you wrapped up, you kind of hear silence on the TV program, but you can see everyone clapping. So I was like wondering why that was. That makes sense now.
It does. You sounded amazing. I mean, I will say that I can't imagine a 30 to 40-second delay. That's insane. I keep both ears. I'm like weird. I keep both ears in at all times. Allie takes one out. So I can imagine one in, one out would be really tricky in that situation.
It was weird, but it's going to be great on tour.
Also, hearing them announce you, they were saying you have a Grammy, an Emmy, and a Tony. So I started thinking about it, and I was like, dude, you are one Oscar away from being an EGOT guy.
That is true.
Not that that's like an easy task, but like, is there a plan for that? Like, do you have that in your goal sites?
The plan is for it to take as long as possible so nobody gets sick of me. No, I don't know. Whatever is meant to be will be. Evan Hansen, I could not have foreseen how that all went. So I'm just trying to take it one project at a time. I'd love to write a song for a film at some point. I'd love to be in a film. So I think, whatever is meant to happen totally will happen.
That's huge, man. That's awesome.
I'm happy to be an egged for now.
Egged.
AJ, what version of potential breakup song are we getting on this tour?
I don't know yet. We change it up every tour. So I'm not sure, we get in rehearsal in August, and that's when we'll kind of define how PBS sounds. I really like the way we kind of redid it for this Touch of the Beat tour. But I do want to do something different. So I don't know. We'll take suggestions.
The explicit version, please.
We will do the explicit version. Depends on musically where we want to take it. We always kind of try to do something different every time. But yes, explicit all the way.
And then Ben, your latest single, Grow As We Go with Sarah Bareilles. The first time I heard this song, I immediately fell in love with it because I don't think I've ever heard a song that has that perspective. Usually in any type of relationship, you guys are going to grow apart from each other. But I love the message, and I love yours and Sarah's voices together. It's just, that song is perfect to me.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It was on my first album, and I always knew that it was a very special song, and I wrote it kind of during a relationship that I knew was getting towards the twilight, that was going to kind of end soon. And I think what's been beautiful about rediscovering it with Sarah and putting out this new version that's a collab is just like, now that I have a partner that I love very much and kind of reframing it with my sort of new life experience and feeling the way that songs can mean different things to you at different times has been a special kind of return to it. But I love that song very much. And of course you can expect that will be on the set list.
Great. And AJ, Chemicals React on Friday. We're getting that.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Yes. Out Friday, that we are calling that the completion of the Tringle of the remasters from Allie and I. So PBS logo, Chemicals React. I don't know if we'll do more. We might, who knows? But for now, I'm really excited about this new version. Adam Hawkins mixed it. It sounds really, really strong. And it's so great to go back and re-record vocals that you were on when you were like 15 and kind of get a new take on it. So I'm really proud of it. It sounds really good.
Can't wait.
We are so excited for this tour. Tickets are available at Ticketmaster.com, and you guys are going to be at the Hollywood Bowl on September 12th. We can't wait. Ben, on a totally personal note, I've met your sister-in-law, Courtney, through the MS Society. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 2008, and I loved the MS in Harmony videos.
Thank you.
My memory, I don't have a good memory whatsoever, but music therapy, lyrics, it helps so much.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. It was so exciting when Courtney involved me in that, and I got to be part of it. So that I so appreciate that. And Courtney's the best.
I love her. She's always just so sweet. So thank you guys so much for talking with us. We're so excited for the tour.
Woohoo! As am I.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, you guys. Bye, Ben.
Bye.